It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, it's a rematch of last year's hard-fought AFC divisional round matchup, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of... The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Here we go.
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think,
mean by that, Purple?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it up.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Now a third down throw, and this is the target incomplete.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
And one of the linebackers has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now he's loose up the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards on the ground. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The Bengals at 4-3, a game over 500. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Richardson looking to throw this. Throw out wide to Walker.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive.
3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Off play action, Fields.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
To the right side, this is Walker.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Buffalo defense.
And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top-5 passing offense in this one.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Here's Tyler Newsome now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Now Fields.
Under pressure, and they get to him again. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Taken in at the 11. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Off play action, Richardson.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
On play action, Fields.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jerry Hughes able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up.
Here's Fields.
And this is going to be incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands up on third.
So on fourth down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit.
This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And a blocked field goal. So not only an opportunity missed, an opportunity made there on special teams.
Without a doubt, and I need to check with my analytics guy because every coach we've ever talked to, they always say, if you block a kick in special teams, your team wins 90+% of the time. I've never truly seen that number quantified, but that's how coaches believe.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a second and 10. Richardson off the play fake.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back into 32.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Third down and 14. Seven Pirates. Ready.
They go play action with Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
Ballantyne opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26.
Fields
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Now, his hand on it couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that'll bring up third down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Okay, ready?
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing? Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
On 1st down, it's Fields. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. From the gun, here's Fields. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Tress Way now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in...
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Cincinnati. 55 yards. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Richardson to the air on first down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Richardson looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals offense returns to the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's second and 10. Richardson. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
On third down, here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Finds his rookie tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way, work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
On first down, Richardson.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Back to the air with Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20 by Anthony Richardson, and the offense back out.
Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It got his man complete.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The throw over the middle taken in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
First and 10. Richardson looks to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Anthony Richardson.
A 13-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Valentine opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Quick throw caught by Godwin.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on third down, Fields.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Taken right around the 44. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on first and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now it's Richardson.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
So now third and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, Fields.
Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why.
He's by himself. Keenan Allen. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
I think if you asked them truthfully, they would have been happy to get 8, 9, maybe even 10 yards there and give them a manageable 3rd down attempt. Instead, he found plenty of room there on the catch and run and turned 2nd and long into not just a 1st down, but a huge play.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Fields. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
59 yards rushing for him now to this point. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. There, Richardson back to throw it.
Flushed out right.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
On play action, Fields.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Nolan Smith
bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long. As they back now in Cincinnati.
Here we go.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Fields.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Fields now to throw.
Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So they'll line up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
They snap it to Fields. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there at 22. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Richardson looking to throw this. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 27. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer.
Richardson looking to throw.
Touchdown! T. Higgins, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Fields. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Here's Fields. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. So the completion good for just 3. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down. Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty.
Ball start. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Here we go, Slide.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This is taken at the 15. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Flush to his right.
This taken in by Kincaid.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Second and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Third and 1, Richardson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
And Richardson yet again.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
65, Jack, 65.
Richardson now on second down.
That's caught at the 2. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now it's Richardson.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Now, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting...
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Nolan Smith make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.